Stop that.
Listen, people, listen. I'm a dirty girl, a dirty girl.
Stop right there. Stop. No.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough.
I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What up, Kemper?
Nothing, man. Same old shit.
I forgot how to run the control room. It's been so long.
Nah, you ain't forgot.
No, I had some stuff, placed way back there in my mind, though, that I thought, you know what? We played this out, and little son of a bitch is going to jail anyway, so let's let him slide. Oh, Lord. When you let him slide, he's like one of those gremlins you feed them after dark or after midnight or whatever it is, and they start multiplying.
Yep.
That's what happened. And, we're just going to have to put him right back in his little munchkin place.
Yeah, you would think he would know better.
Yeah. So, we'll wait till he starts streaming me here. He promised he was going to go live and, that way he could debunk or, laugh at everything we had to say. So let's give him a chance to jump on and start his shit. And then I got some things for him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I love it when I got things for him.
Yeah, and I ain't even been here long. I ain't even get to look it up, really. Now, I don't have the best version of the videos, but I've got videos of old Skern on the witness stand. Who remembers that? I do, because that's the reason why his monster brother got a hung jury. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Oh, welcome everybody in chat. I see a bunch of people's come in, and I appreciate it. It's good to see everybody. Go to jail, go directly to jail. That's right, Skern Dog. You going. Let's see. All right. Here you go. Here we go. Putting up his copyright disclaimer.
Doing his intro.
Yeah, we'll wait till his intro's over. Come on. Come on.
Oh, shit.
We'll start out with Lit Up Tiger.
I was going to say he's been making his rounds lately.
Yeah.
Definitely has. Showed up on Mama T's today. Mama T got to ask him a couple of questions when I already answered those questions in the chat. She turned around and asked Ernie the same questions and got the same answer, except for one.
What was that?
I mentioned that the whole reason I even got involved in this was because he was stalking, doxing, harassing me, my friends in Newport, Cott County. And we got tired of it. And so we started blasting him. But he didn't admit that part to Mama T, but he did say where it happened and why it happened. He just won't admit to stalking. And she kept, I want to know how you know Chris Lewis. I want to know how you're involved in all this.
You?
Yeah. Yeah, me. Yeah.
How many times you met Chris Lewis?
I've never met Chris Lewis.
Really?
Nope.
Well, damn, I thought y'all was good buddies.
I talked to him about a month, maybe 2 months. I was minding my business, trolling Ernie, giving him shit. And next thing you know, I get a message from a guy that says, "Hi, I just thought I'd introduce myself. I'm going to be the guy that helps you gets Ernie put in jail." Well, that was sort of karma for him because he's in jail now. But yeah, that's how it started. And Ernie's seen that screenshot.
Yeah. I've seen him in person 3 times in the last 20 years. And one of those 3 times, Ernie was there.
Is that when you guys had your lunch or whatever?
Yeah. You know, when Ernie told everybody that Chris Lewis shook his hand and had some kind of powerful agent on his hand that made him sick and almost killed him.
Is this the same meeting where he claims that a psychic had told him where Summer's body was?
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
Different.
He
Okay.
never told me that. If he told me that, I'd laugh his ass out right out of my presence.
Right. Which he tried to pull that shit. That's another thing. Mama T, you don't know shit, okay? Ernie did not come to YouTube because of Summer and then Benny and Cher brought him in. No. He was already meddling in that, trying to scam, saying he's going to go find her, just like he did with Brian Laundrie. If we had the resources, I'd have him. You know, that kind of shit. But he was not brought in by Benny and Cher. Not at all. As a matter of fact, the person that brought him in, or one of the people that brought him in, is actually a member at the stand. Yeah. That's how I know. That's where it's verified. Mama T, you need to quit running with shit you don't know about.
She don't know shit about nothing. She don't need to run with nothing. Because she's stupid. She don't need to run with anything. She, you know, like, hey, here's a novel idea. Learn how to pay some rent at least once. And then you can run him out. Like, yep, I've been evicted. Sure have. But you know what? Not one day in my life has my family ever been homeless. Not one day. And I know it happens to people, but Mama T, it's just you and Butch. Why can't you find something? Because you're a lazy drug addict, and you know it.
Mm-hmm. They can't take care of themselves at their age.
Yeah. So my trip to Cincinnati was just awful today. Just awful.
Oh, did not go well?
No, because I didn't go to Cincinnati.
Ooh, Ernie, you're stupid, man.
Actually, I was in Gate City today. Gate City, Virginia.
I know that name.
Yeah. And I was over in that area doing a couple things. Took Thelma to the mall over there in Johnson City, Tennessee, and just kind of had a day, and she likes that mall, and we met up with some people while there. One is a former co-worker of Mr. Shell. So that was a very interesting meeting, per se. Oh, gosh, you should have heard the stuff that went on during that one. Woo-hoo-hoo. But anyway, I reached out to thank you. Bama GC Mama 1999 Super Chat. You know why. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sneaky little boogers. I'll tell you that right now. Sneaky little boogers. But I did reach out to a resident of Gate City today, and that would be Ernie's ex. I was going to go by and, hand Jeremy his graduation present in person. Least I could do.
Right.
But they weren't there. They were in Pigeon Forge working on the magic show where Jeremy is employed, by the way.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. He's working with his dad, his real dad, not his sperm donor, his dad. And anyway, so when we go down there the second week in August, I'm gonna meet up with him and hang out for a little while.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his graduation present, and meet up with my friend. So, Ern, you want me to put in a good word for you while I'm there, or anything? I know you're watching. Anything? Hang on just a second, y'all, while we take a short 1-minute break. Actually, it's like 1 minute. Let me see. I'll tell you how long it is. You got to hear a word from our sponsor. Actually, it's 2 minutes and 15 seconds. We'll be right back.
Please, because they're going to kill me, man. Look, I haven't committed a crime. 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 I can't sit down. But I haven't committed a crime. I really haven't committed a crime, though. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not going to get hit before, I promise. Please. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't done nothing. Look, you can see it. I'll stop. See, he says walking off. Please don't. I haven't done nothing, guys. Where's it going to take this, please? No, please don't. Please don't. Don't. Please. I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. Please don't. No. I'm going to take you again. Get on your back.
Turn over.
Get on your back. I'm going to take you again.
Turn over.
Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. Dude, he's going to be the one shooting me, Andy. Please. Oh, God. Please don't shoot me. Is he going to shoot me?
4, 2, 4, 5 starts with you.
No. Is he going to shoot me? No, please don't hit me with that. Please. Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on your back. Please. Get on your back.
behind my back, Ernie.
Shelby Shell gonna
My
shoot me,
arms
man.
are behind my back.
Shelby Shell gonna shoot me.
That's why they call him the
Shelby's
lightning
in prison,
tiger.
Ernie, he can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison.
Please don't roll me. Roll this way. I can't do that. I got people like you. Well, over, I'm gonna tell you again. You never want to go back again. Yeah, I got stuff on. Buddy, you're talking, bro.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself, you piece of shit.
You piece of shit. While we were watching in the watch party earlier, that moron right there, you know, with the big gaping hole in her mouth, besides the hole in her mouth, was talking about somebody looking bad. Like, said somebody looked rode hard and put up wet. And I'm like, damn, you got to be looking bad for that Tina Simmerly to be talking bad about your looks. Good God. You muted, bro. He can't breathe now. That's right. Skern dog. Hey, I can't sit down. I can't sit down. Sit down, Ern. Feel that big of a man.
Zit.
Yeah. Feel about his ass.
I have a feeling he's not going to go very easily when he does get arrested.
No.
They're probably going to have to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And probably going to do it a little bit quicker and more because of, well, what, 2 felonies?
Yep. Going to have a rough day.
Yeah. Good luck, Skern.
Let's see which one of these is the oldest. Hang on, let me look. 2. Okay. All right. Let's go with this one first.
All right.
This one's short because I just want y'all to look at the look on Ernie's face right here. Because Ernie done been caught in a lie, telling the judge or telling the prosecution something about paying people when he obviously didn't pay anybody. You know, he got caught cheating people out of money. The wrestling scandal, it was brought up. And he wanted to say he paid people, but he was ordered to pay restitution. So that's all he's worried about. He's not listening to the part about his brother committing a murder because Ernie knew that because Ernie was there. Right, Ern? If you watch Ernie's face, I always thought, man, Ernie, you know, he's telling me the truth. He's looking down. He won't look at the prosecutor because that's his brother and he can't look up. You know what? Nah, you're too cold and calculated, bro. All this stuff I've been seeing you doing here, calling your, detectives and all this stuff, like, no, not Master Ernie. No way. You knew what you were doing. You knew exactly what you're doing, and you wouldn't look that guy in the face because you're guilty of sin. Watch this right here.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. What you talking about?
That. I don't.
Denying that statement.
No. No.
So you're denying that statement today.
I don't remember that.
Let me go back to a couple more things.
Can we go back to the question about paying people?
About what?
About paying people.
No, we're not going back to that.
Look at that look. Look at him looking at the judge. You see the way that guy's looking at the judge?
Yep.
Ernie, that's guilty, bro. You guilty, homie. You looking at the judge because he is the judge and you're the peon. And he just told you, no, Skern, we already know what the truth is. You're a liar, you piece of shit. And look at the look Ernie gives the judge. You gonna get him, Ernie? Is that the look that you gonna get him? Get it, Tiger boy.
Yeah, he's already triggered.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Skern's triggered?
Huh?
Skern is triggered?
Oh, he's claiming he's not, but he is. You can hear it.
Yeah, buddy. I know he's triggered. I know he's triggered. Give that judge the eyeball, Ern. Look at that look. How about that? Look at that look right there. Is that evil? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that's the look of an evil son of a bitch right there. Yep, evil son of a bitch. That's you, Ern. Look at that look. Look at him flexing his neck muscle. Now you're looking up. You ain't looking at the ground now. You ain't nervous now. You ain't worried about your baby brother now. Ernie. Which one is it? Were you poor little Ernie who was worried about his brother and just couldn't, your heart was hurting? Or are you the cold, calculated killer that we're looking at right now?
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm laughing at this chat. I think they're triggered.
Chat's triggered too?
I think so.
They should be. They've been following this little sick bastard like he's God for, what, 2 months now?
We all know he didn't pay for that present.
He didn't pay for what?
But, you know, she already knows.
He didn't pay for what?
You did not pay for the present you were going to give Jeremy.
No, I didn't pay for the present I was going to give him. I'm going to give him $50.
Right.
How do you pay for $50? Come on now. Either way, how about the present? Ask Ernie what present he got him.
Ever.
Yeah. What'd you get him for Christmas last year, Ern?
Did you get him for his birthday?
Yeah.
You know?
Let's hear it, Ern. Tell him. Tell the chat what you got him. Oh, yeah. He's going to at Tennessee Rose. He's going to. Angel, he's changed his channel name so many times you don't know what to look for. Yep, those are anal beads in his throat. You're right, Shouty Caps. That's exactly what those are.
Mission accepted.
That's the name of his channel. Mission accepted. Ernie Shell. I mean, look at that look, dude. He's pissed, ain't he?
He's scared.
That's the reason. Your body language, your lies is the reason a confession on tape still got a hung jury. You, bro, that look, your lies, your reputation, dude, your reputation is shit. And this was 5 years ago. Your reputation is so shitty that a murderer who confessed on tape got a 6-6 hung jury.
And you know, honestly, Ernie better be glad he wasn't the one on trial.
No, it would have been unanimous. He would have went to prison.
Yep. It would have.
Mm-hmm.
But there were 6 people that saw enough from you, Ernie, to have doubt in your brother being the guy that did it.
Ain't platform boots.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of shits. Way to get him, Ern. All right, we got a new one coming up here. Hang on a second. Hang on, let's finish. I think there's only a couple seconds of this one left. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Looky there. Looky there. Oh, we can just go in order here. Let's go. Let's go. Play now. There we go. I ain't even looked at these. I'm just, like I said, I just walked in the door 30 minutes ago. Long trip to Cincinnati. I already said it was 3 hours, but it ain't. It takes me like an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes.
Dave Wood, I think it's Dave Wood. he stopped. He said, "Come up here. I'm going to show you something." And I drove him up to Dale up there, and he stopped.
Look at her, keep swallowing, won't look up. Don't look at the prosecutor. Don't look at the jury until he tells his fantastic story. Then he looks at the jury like, "Do you approve?" Just watch.
The bathroom. He was using the bathroom, but this time he's already told me his story. He left the pistol inside the car, and just like I told the detective, I said I started to grab the pistol myself and shoot it because
He said Shelby got out to go piss in the woods, and Ernie said that he left the pistol inside the car. So instead of driving off, Ernie let Shelby come back to the car. But he told the detective, him being the big badass he is, that he thought about shooting him himself because he knew what he was going to do.
I knew what he was doing, and I know what he was going to do. Because he'd already been,
he was going to do.
Just letting on hints of what he was going to do. Because he'd already been, just letting on hints of what he was going to do. To grab the pistol myself and shoot it. Because I knew what he was doing, and I know what he was going to do. Because he'd already been.
I knew what he had done, and I knew what he was going to do. Now, this is supposedly before the confession. What did Ernie say right there?
I started to grab the pistol myself and shoot it because I knew what he was doing, and I know what he
was
going to do. Because he'd already been, just letting on hints of what he's going to do. And then, I don't know, it's just
story together, Ernie.
My family, when it comes involved with my family, the things he said that he was going to do and how he's going to start pandemonia and the things that he knows.
He's going to start pandemonia. Now, Ernie wants to talk about my typos in my community post. I'm going to wait right here while somebody please gets the definition to pandemonia.
I don't know.
Town, like next to Tasmania. But I would love to know what pandemonia is.
Did you hear him yesterday when he was talking about the murder for hire? When he called it statute of limitations?
Yeah, statute of limitations.
Yeah.
This guy's the most uneducated dude on YouTube, and he thinks because he can, pull up autocorrect and thinks he knows, he's hooked on phonics, didn't work for him. I got a degree, son. What do you got? You asked me to make you one. Mine's real, verifiable. Got to have one to be a substitute teacher, don't you, Aaron?
And that's awful.
No, not pneumonia, pandemonia. I would assume this is how you spell it. Somebody ask Ernie how you spell it right quick. Pandemonia. That's what I think right there. That's how I think it's spelled. Pandemonia. Yes, Trixie, I believe it is a new breed. But Ernie's so good. He's a bounty hunter, predator hunter, Kentucky colonel, been in the military, super soldier, werewolf. Ain't never had a job in a day of his life. Liar. Ain't that right, Skern dog? Let's hear some more about his pandemonia here.
How to get away with and do. I couldn't do that. I couldn't go through that. I couldn't watch my family just be one by one took out as well. I couldn't do it.
Now, his story is Shelby said he was going to kill all the family member off, right? He's going to kill them off. That's what he just said. I couldn't watch my family members be killed one by one. But he left the gun in the car, went to the bathroom, and Ernie waited on him to come back. Ernie, you're a liar. Ernie, you are the reason. You are 100% the reason why Shelby Shell got a hung jury and a slap on the wrist when he pleaded guilty because of you. Dude should be never getting out of prison, man. Never.
Yeah, see, I do need to go find those transcripts of the call between him and Amber when he predicts Shelby is going to confess in 2 days.
I haven't seen that. I'd love to see that.
Yep. And it's in a fickle document. So, Ern, while you're sitting over there trying to make up lies and putting Jimbo's name involved in that crime that your brother committed and people suspect that you helped him with, might want to check it. What are you going to do? Call Stephanie, get all the information so you know what's going on, Ern? Nah, I doubt she'll fucking do that.
I mean, to hear Ernie tell it, like, I mean, I couldn't even move, right? I mean, at that time, I was 300 some pounds. Like, I couldn't move, right, Ernie? I mean, I was clotheslining myself with axe handles, and I did literally have shoulder surgery for frozen shoulder a couple months after that. So couldn't have been me, right, Skern Dog? It was you, big brother, right? And then you're going to try to say you didn't know Ronnie King. That's a lie. Everybody up there in Everett has said, oh, Lord, Ernie's claiming he didn't know him? Oh, no, Ern. You're a liar. You can lie to people on YouTube. You can't lie to people who know you.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
You were there in Detroit with your brother.
Why is he exercising his neck for? Do you see that? Watch this.
As you were there in Detroit with your brother.
Look at that body language you're giving to the jury, Ernie. Y'all watching this? This is how you get your brother a hung jury. Right, Ern? Watch this.
My family, just be one by one, took out as well.
Look at this body.
As you were there in Detroit with your brother. Were you fearful? I was very scared. I mean, I've been a bounty hunter for, at that time, 12 years. And, I mean, I'd seen things before, but nothing like this, and put myself in a situation where I'm in it.
At that time, he'd been a bounty hunter for 12 years. Except for the fact that they had an investigator actually go look at his licenses and look him up, talk to people. And he is full of shit. Right, Ernie? Ooh, doggy. I think we should just go over the whole trial soon. Like, just do it again. Do it again.
Yep. With the motion of discovery.
Yeah, man.
When he was out and he was using the bathroom, I really thought he was going to kill me. I really did. Because after he got back in, I said, just make me one promise. And he said, what's that? I said, just promise me if you're going to kill me, you don't shoot me, you give me a fighting chance. And he looked over and he laughed. He said, nah. He said, I couldn't do that. He said, you know too much of that martial arts shit.
Okay. Tell me why you would tell that to the jury. You hear what he just said? He said he was scared. Yeah, I was scared. So instead of running off with the gun while Shelby was out of the car, he waits on him to come back to the car and he goes, now listen, just promise me one thing. If you're going to kill me, you give me a fighting chance. How much sense does that make sense to anybody?
That sounds like a fucking script from a piece of shit movie is what it sounds like. Oh, that's right. He was supposed to be writing the script for a movie and a book, right?
Yeah. Regina, you know, I never understood why he makes all this stuff up about himself. The majority of his life seems to be fiction. It is fiction.
Hero complex.
Yeah, like he was a little bitty turd muncher in high school. He dropped out of high school because he got picked on so bad. And and it's bad. His life was horrible. It was. But he left high school because he was a little pussy. And he got picked on every day. Every day. But he goes on and he, tells people that he went and got all this training and he was, came back as Billy Badass, big bounty hunter. He's claimed to be a cop. He's been in trouble for that. He's claimed to work for the FBI. He's claimed to work for the DEA. He's claimed to work for Homeland Security. He's been in trouble for all that. Like, he's been called down by all those agencies for claiming that. It is fiction. You're right. It seems fiction because he is fiction. Yes, he's overcompensating. Big time. Big time. We got a question from Michelle. Oh, yeah. Yes. Michelle, later on, I don't know if we'll get to it tonight, but in this trial, the defense comes out. I say prosecution because they put Ernie on trial, the defense did. But they brought out a laptop that belonged to Ernie that had been shot up with a gun. He thought he destroyed the hard drive, but even the expert marksman that he is, he didn't destroy the hard drive. It's all there. And in that hard drive is Photoshop evidence of him making himself bounty hunter licenses, sheriff's deputy badges, all kinds of stuff. It's right there. It's right here in this trial. Anybody who wants a copy of this trial DVD, all you got to do is send me the money to ship it for you. I'll make a copy and send it to you. How's that? Free of charge.
And I said, yeah. And then I knew then it was.
Okay, so what happened after that?
All right, that's the end of that one. And I was making these videos about 2 minutes long, if you'll remember, Kemper, when I first got it. I didn't have that software, and I was trying to record it with my phone off the TV.
Yep. Sure do, man. I remember the hassle you went through to try to get that done.
Yeah. I've got the DVD. I should just pop it in and go right to stuff.
We drove to my mama's. Directly to my mama's, and it was I recall it might have been a Wednesday night because she had church, and as we was going up the driveway, my uncle Bruce stays at my mama's, and he put 3 shells. He turned the chamber, and he put 3 shells in the chamber of that pistol, and turned it around and locked it in, and the first one would actually go off, and it went nuts spinning. He put it to where the shell would go off. And I said, what are you doing, Shelby? And I started thinking in. I counted 3 shells. My mama, Bruce, and me. And that's what kind of my mind knew then something had to be done. So we're going to.
Counted 3 shells. Mama, Bruce, and me. Man, Shelby must have thought he was a damn good shot, right?
Right.
Like, who don't want to load the sumbitch up? If you're going to start killing people, like, you want that gun full, right? I don't know. Especially if you're going to fight somebody, you're going to shoot somebody that's a martial arts expert like Ernie. What if he gets loose, man? Or you don't hit him with the shot, and then what do you do when he comes after you? You throw the gun at him? Because Shelby was afraid of Ernie, remember? According to Ernie. Look at him. See where he's looking, y'all? What direction is he looking?
DOWN.
Yep. Whole trial.
Up the hill, I got his mind on something. I can't remember what I told him. He laid that gun in. And I was looking back and I said, what is in this bag? Because I knew then something really, really up. So when I reached back, I think I reached back to try to move the bag or something. He put his gun down and he went, no. So I was like, kept going because I was drawing his attention off of it. And I kept reaching back like I was going to get that bag. And then when we pulled up and parked, we parked in down below the hill there. There's like a little spot right beside my Uncle Joe's. And we parked there and he got out. I said, I was going to look at this bag real fast. He got out and run. Well, the gun was there, so I got out of the car. When he opened that door there, and he already had it, he already shut the door and got his bag out. And I hit the lock button. And he said, no, I need to put this back in. Then I knew he was going for that gun. He was wanting to, but the door was locked. And I went there and I said, Luke, what's wrong with you, man? I said, why are you trying to do that? So I had to kind of start thinking like, well.
Now, you know that I just saw a funny ass text come across. You must be out of the loop, but I'll tell you about it in a few minutes.
Did you see what I just sent you?
I did. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You haven't been in Discord today, have you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, sure have.
You didn't see nothing about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up to date, bro.
Okay. Anyway, back to Skern Dog. Y'all hear this story about this is another opportunity for him to get the gun. He's inside the car with the door locked, right? Why not just take the damn gun and whoop Shelby's ass? Right? Because you're lying, Ernie. You're trying to make yourself this big bad hero. You're sensationalizing this story. That's why the jury don't believe you. From what you've seen so far, I'm just asking my chat here, our chat, I'm sorry. I'm just asking the Stan chat. From what you've seen so far, what do you think about Ernie? He's not on trial, by the way. The way he looks down, his body language, his opportunities to get the gun, but he never gets the gun. Oh, yeah, we know he's streaming. Skern's Love Kidney, we know.
All right, I'm going to read something to you and see if you can guess who said it.
Okay.
This is my opinion. I feel Jimbo has something to do with the murder, and he's trying really hard to make Ernie look like he was involved. Jimbo plays innocent in everything. Well, he's definitely not.
I don't know.
Your biggest fangirl, Amber Robinson.
Oh, Amber. Well, she didn't cuss at me or call me a pedo, so I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there still trying to.
Yeah. I don't have to try hard to make Ernie look guilty. He does that on his own. Yeah, that's not a Jimbo thing, Amber Robinson. That's an Ernie thing.
Yep.
I'm not sitting up there on the witness stand. That's Ernie. You want me to play it without any commentary? You guys are going to think the same thing. You know he's lying. Mm-hmm. It's so easy when somebody never looks eye to eye and they always look down. Like, they don't respect you and they won't look you in the face because they're lying. Look at this lie. He ain't looking up now. Look at him. Liar.
Criminal would think like in just years of experience and knowing how to kind of like deter situations. I kind of start saying, dude, it's the end of the month anyway. Ain't nobody got no damn money. Oh man, you're right. You're right. We need to do this. So anyway, we went to my mama's house. My brother tried his best to get her to ride with us to church so we could take her to church. And I said, no. I said, Doug's already coming over and she rides with him.
Yeah, why didn't you slip outside while he's in there talking to Mama and get that gun, Ernie? with all your experience and stuff, That's what he said, right? Got all that experience. Sorry about these.
There was a girl with her 2 year, looked like about 2 or 3 year old son, was walking around. I think she had a coach purse.
2 or 3 year old. It's the last time he told the story, it was a 5-year-old, wasn't it? Because I've always been curious to know how Ernie knew how old the boy was.
I don't really remember.
And she's got a coach purse. I wonder how he knew that.
Or some kind of purse, because it had the big old C's or something on it. And I think he seen that and he said,
Calvin Klein.
"Damn, what a lick." I said, "What do you mean by that?" He said, "Damn, what a lick." I said, "Well, this fool's coming to his senses." That's what I was thinking, I just thought it was a big phase and stuff. And it's right at the huddle house where the lights are at as we was coming out. And, the road that comes around, and there's a
He saw somebody with a coach purse, and he thought, and he said, "Damn, what a lick." And Ernie thought this fool had come to his senses. Say what? Is that what he just said?
That's what it sounded like.
Ernie, how is that coming to your senses? Because you're going to rob somebody instead of kill them?
like the full way there. And the lights are there. And I was sitting there looking, and I thought there was an undercover cop behind me, a couple cars behind me. It was an old gray Crown Victoria, and I was like, well, that's an undercover cop. And if anything happens, I can, do something and get attention and then go from there. But he rolled the window down, and he said, "Damn, what a lick." He said, he pointed the gun. I said, "Well, what are you going to do?" He said, "It's just going to be pop, pop, pull over." And I said, "God, what are you going to do, Shelby? Shoot right?" He said, "No, it's going to be pop, pop." He said, "The first one's for the kid." When he said that, it really, it hit my head hard. It's like.
So Ernie was okay with him just shooting the mom, right? But when he's going to kill the kid, it really hit it. It really said something to him, It was pop, pop. And he said the first one's for the kid. That's when it really registered to Ernie.
I took oaths and stuff before the past, and I was like, why the kid? He said,
why the kid? Hell with the mom, right, Ernie? Just a human life, right? She's an adult. You can kill her, right?
Right.
You see why Shelby got a hung jury? Well, don't have a chance to grow up and go to hell. And so as you put your driving? No, yes, I was driving, but it was coming closer. And as you put the weapon down, his funny bone was like right on the end of the thing. You had the pistol. And the girl, I don't know why she didn't move, but she's like, and she said, and I seen him lay the hammer back, and I was watching his hand pull that, and I said, I got to do something. I stoned the gas, and I got T-bone, and I tried to get T-bone. Yeah. And as we was going up and everything, he was like, man, what do? He looked at me and said, thank you, brother. And I said, what's wrong with you fool? And he's like, man, I can't believe that. And I said, what's going on? And he says, I didn't have enough. He said, I want to thank you, man. He said, I didn't have enough ammunition. There's too many witnesses.
There it was. You see him when he finished telling his story, throw his hands up like, wow, what a story. I'm gonna pull it back. I want y'all to see it right here. Watch when he finishes telling his story. I'm gonna give you a little demonstration. When he finished telling his story, he goes, like, there it is. That's the big finish. Watch. What's the big finish right here?
I want to thank you, man. He said, I didn't have enough ammunition. There's too many witnesses.
You see him throw his hands in there? There it is.
That's sad, Ernie. This is why you get caught in lies all the time.
Mm-hmm. And he keeps wiping his nose. Look at him. Got a hold of it right now.
We've debunked so many of his fucking lies, dude.
Yeah.
So many. Sort of like that's what you were doing yesterday whenever they claimed Ernie trolled you. No?
Oh, yeah.
No, you go to the source when he's on the phone with him. The lady specifically said, what? She didn't talk to him.
Yeah. So now, anytime Ernie gets caught red-handed in a lie, it's a troll. It's a troll move. Oh, you got him, Ern.
It's the most ignorant shit I ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie's never been able to troll.
No. And I would like to thank Oppositional Effect, because what I do have of the discovery, she's the one who sent it to me. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Oppositional. You know, when I tried to get you to treat Ernie like a human and you told me he wasn't a human, that he didn't deserve to be treated like that he deserved everything he got and then some. You sit up there and act like a skeezer hole last night. That was kind of disappointing. I didn't think you was like that. I mean, I knew you tried to mess around on your husband all the time, but like with Ernie, after you talked all that mess about him, and then I'm sure I wasn't the only one you were talking to about that kind of stuff. Real disappointing. But it's good to see y'all good friends now.
Yep.
Yep, it's an official stang, blue on black. Official stang. Let's see if this another video comes up after this. If it don't, I might go look up some with better quality. The only thing about the better quality videos, I don't have them labeled.
Mm.
It might take me longer, you know, guys. I got them labeled as they are in the DVD.
Right.
So, yeah, part 5. Let's see what comes up here. It's only a minute, so.
Did you describe any guns or revolvers for the police?
The gun.
The gun. Did you describe any guns or revolvers to the police? Now, this is the defense, the defense is actually putting Ernie on trial. This is the defense questioning Ernie about his description of the gun that he gave originally. Because evidently it changed. I don't know. Like, we gave our statement separately, but evidently his changed.
Is it possible you had trouble remembering the color of any gun handle?
Yes, right now I don't remember. The gun handle wasn't hardly visible. The only thing I ever seen on it, like I said, was the blue. It was a blued up 357 38 is what I know it was.
Blued up 357 38. Ain't that what he just said?
Yep.
Did you report to the police that Shelby told you that he took Ronnie's tapes, security tapes?
Yeah, he said he took security and or whatever. I mean, I don't know. But
I don't know why that ends right there, but I can go look for some more. Might take a break here for a minute and play Lit Up Tiger. Is Ernie still watching? If he is, I'll play Lit Up Tiger for him.
I'm not sure. Let me look.
We can play this one first. Let's see.
Same.
Well, I have a YouTube video where he's speaking with a gentleman saying he's in Texas and seeking advice on how to avoid consequences for failing to appear in court in Kentucky. So I see your letter and raise you a YouTube video.
Just me ask specifics. I have a picture of this letter.
It is odd to have someone just remaining in a hospital for an undetermined amount of time.
I know that one doesn't. The picture of the letter that I have, I was like, well, I don't have the facts because I guess he had already sent it to court. It's like that. So it does have it looks like the actual.
What's the request of the Commonwealth?
Warrant of arrest.
That was from January 2nd, that letter. We are now 10 days past that with not updated medical proof. The defendant has failed to appear. A warrant of arrest. He's posted $5,000 cash and failed to appear on that. I'll set no bond, and we will set that when he is back in custody. If you have updated medical proof, Mr. Nelson, I would suggest you share that with the Commonwealth. Okay.
Yes, right.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right. Let's chat a little bit. Play him admitting the prank call to ATIL. What is that so loud?
Hey, Luna.
Hey, Luna. Prom was awesome, man. I cut a rug in there, boy. Ooh, I was.
Yeah, I was busier than hell at work. I couldn't even jump in chat.
Don't give me no excuses, man. If you miss prom, that's on you, bro. Come on.
I did send message though. So
is Ernie trying to make himself cry? I don't know. Is he? Is he up there pouting now?
hold on, let me see.
Let me message somebody quick. All right. Kimber said, hang on a second, y'all.
All right.
Oh, I thought you said, hang on a second. You still here, bro?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I was gonna say he's still streaming, I guess.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he's over here. Jimbo's day to come and all this other fucking shit.
You know, it will someday. Someday I'll take my last breath. But I'm gonna make a prediction right here. Unless somebody hurts one of my kids or my wife, I'm not going to prison. I don't break the law. I don't sell drugs. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Let me send these links right quick. But anyway, and him calling and harassing an actual detective, all that does is make him look stupid. Because he can pretend to be somebody else all he wants. We've got these recordings of Ernie Shell on his channel with his face, making these phone calls and bragging about being Michael Hunt and all this stuff. And, keep being you, big guy, because you've shown who you are, Ernie. You've shown exactly who you are. I thought you were just this pathetic little piece of shit that nobody liked, and I took up for you. I forgave you for stealing from me and my family many times, and I gave you a roof over your head, a car to drive many times, overpaid you to hang up posters. I would give you posters the size, of a sheet of paper. I'd give you 500 of them, tell you to go hang 500 posters, and that, at the MMA event, I'd give you $500 for doing it. Like, you were overpaid for being a nothing. We took care of you, man. I didn't know you were like a killer and that you would try to get innocent people hurt. I didn't know that's who you were. Now I do. But yeah, like, you can't make me break the law. You can't put me in prison for something I didn't do. Worst case scenario, you get me fired from my job. And if you do, man, all you're doing is taking that away from the kids. Like, I was ready to retire. I was enticed to come out of retirement and help these kids. Like, I didn't seek it out, not at all, not in 1 ounce of me going and searching for it. They came to me and asked me. So, and that's the worst you can do. My family all knows you're crazy. Your family all knows you're crazy.
Yeah, they do.
You're nothing. You're a nobody. You're not even a YouTube hero, because everybody, well, except for about 10 of them, like, dude, oppositional, traitors, Nicolina, they don't like you, Ernie. They are playing with you like a little toy. Someday you'll see. Hey, anybody want to know the truth on how Ernie Shell came to YouTube? Worst case scenario. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
I hear you know the actual real truth on how Ernie Shell became associated with the Summer Wells case, and then associated and left and brought it to YouTube.
I do.
Yep.
I know the whole truth.
Yeah, we've talked a couple of times about it.
Yeah. How Ernie got involved is back in August of 2020 when Summer went missing. Was it 2020 or 2021?
21.
21 when she went missing.
Yeah.
I'm not psychic. I'm gifted. So there's things that I'm able to do, foresee the future, blah, blah, blah. And so me and my team, we were doing a lot of work, and we came across the track, and, a spirit box came out and said this, I can't remember the name, like something green or something like that. Green track or something like that. The dirt track that's out there.
Yeah.
So we had one. What is it called?
The Volunteer Raceway at Bulls Gap.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bull Gap. That had came across a spirit box. And they were talking about a dirt track. So that's where we initially went. And probably like a day prior to us going, I didn't go. I mean, I went on like a mobile live with my team. They took me on a mobile live. And the first day before we called the detectives, I guess there was a storm that had went through or something, and it smelled like death out there, like literally like death. And on my team, I had a U.S. Army vet. I had a couple of cops that were there. And then I had 2 other people that were on this team. Very well known to the community. So 2 of them have already smelled death, and they know what a decomposition smells like. And it doesn't smell like a deer or a raccoon. It's got a totally different smell. And this is what it smelled like. So we made the call to go ahead and call in. Because there was a certain area that we wanted searched. It looked like something had been dumped there and then picked up. So we made that phone call. And then meanwhile, because it seemed like we weren't being taken serious, somebody had mentioned about Ernie Shell. Oh, he's like, this big dude that knows the FBI. He knows, he works for special ops. He trains the special ops with the president. He's got all these people in his back pocket, the detectives, TBI, you name it, you go on, blah, 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 blah. We believed it. So we put a summary together. I put a summary together of areas to be checked. And that one place that we wanted was a volunteer racetrack. So we got permission to go on there. And I was going to have him do a search and everything else. Little did I know that he was going to act the way that he acted out there, taking pictures and live streaming and everything else. I mean, he just made a complete ass out of everything. And that's not how we work. We're quiet people. We work under the radar type of deal. And how he made himself out there, we dropped him like a hot potato. It was like we didn't want that type of exposure. We had to do a lot of apologizing, especially to the owner of the volunteer racetrack. But it's the way that Ernie, Ernie, Tina, and Bert, I can't think of his name. I call him Bert.
Xander?
Yes, that one. The way they all presented themselves and their dog, quote, their dog was a cadaver dog. Whenever we saw the dog, it's a sheep dog. We could tell that that was not a cadaver dog, and it really was not taking. It really wasn't doing a job out there, such as cadavering. It just did not seem like it was. It was just a dog
there contaminating the possible crime scene is what it was doing.
Exactly. It was just a dog being a dog.
Yeah.
Now I know because I study forensics. I do have my degree in criminology. So I've studied forensics, and I know you're not supposed to use plastic bags. 1, 2, a normal person going in, but we were under the understanding that Ernie, quote, worked with these people and he knew what he was doing. So we thought that he was doing what he was supposed to do, collecting evidence. As a person that came from criminology and studied criminology, putting stuff in a plastic bag, you're already cross-contaminating items.
Right.
You've already cross-contaminated. Everything goes in a brown paper bag. That's the first thing things are supposed to go in. All I did was roll my eyes. I'm like, what in the hell have we done? There's just absolutely no way. So we decided to sort of like step back. We wanted to be nice to him so we didn't hurt his feelings, but we sort of, we took a big step back. And then all that exploded with the racetrack, and I reached out, we talked to him and everything else, and we apologized, so they could take our names off of that we did not know that is what was going to happen. We did not know that Ernie was a fraud at the time. We did not know Ernie was lying. We had absolutely no idea.
Can I ask you a question? Did you reach out to them or somebody from your group?
Somebody from my group reached out.
Who did they talk to? Ernie or Tina or Xander or who?
Ernie, because I actually at the time have Ernie's phone number. Ernie called me. Mm-hmm. So they met at Ernie. Ernie went to her house, to their house. He's an Army vet, and she does a lot of sleuthing as well. So they felt trustworthy and felt that they could trust Ernie. Ernie was supposed to be bringing, quote, what did they say? A couple of cop cars, a couple of detectives, and everything else. He only showed up in the Mustang, acting like a big badass.
Oh, it's charged.
Yeah, and the Hummer. That was it. Tina and Xander were in the Hummer, and Ernie was in the Mustang, and then my group, it was only 2 of them, 3, 4. 4 of them went out. 3 went first, and then another one caught on, and he's like, no, I'm going to go out there as well. So 4 of them, of my team, went out with Ernie, Xander, and Tina. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious how that came about. So, yeah.
She reached out. I talked to Ernie, and then we composed the folder with all the information. So
Right,
all the information, my name was actually on that folder. The little orange folder, my name is actually on it.
Yeah.
You know, because all that information came from me. And right after all of that happened, and they noticed that we pulled out, all of a sudden they're blasting me. You know, like, oh, you've got felonies, you've got this. You want to tell me about that, about your, quote, child abuse charges. You know, I'm like, I really don't have to explain myself, but hell yeah, I'll tell you, because I don't have nothing to hide. I hold my felony badges loud and proud. You mess with my children, I'm not afraid to cut a bitch. Just like that.
There you go.
You know, I've got 2 felonies, and I wear them loud and proud on my chest. You know.
See, that's the thing. Some people own their mistakes, or own their crimes, own what they've done. Some people run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I won't run. I mean, I paid my time and everything, and I am a felon. I really don't care if I'm a felon. But I mean, it's going to show you that you mess with my kids, and I'm going to cut you. You know, I don't play when it comes to my kids. I got 6 of them, and I don't play. I'm not one to play with when it comes to children. And it really hurt my feelings whenever to find out how really that Ernie was. And then Tina and Xander thought throw me under the bus. I just ignored their shit. I have really nothing to say to them. I blocked them and ignored them and moved on to my life because they're not worth my time. They're irrelevant.
Right.
Yeah, and this was not worth my time. And then, you know, the tragedy happened to my family. So I had to sort of lay back, you know, and just take time for me. But that's how Ernie got himself started in the Summerwells case, and I blame myself for it. You know, but I had no idea that Ernie was a fraud. Absolutely none at all.
Yeah. Well, he presents himself, you know, and like you say, he's got all these credentials that he presents, and like that's one thing that came out in that trial was all these credentials that he's, you know, photoshopped himself and made for himself, including bounty hunter badges and everything else, you know, and like that's part of his fake life that he lives. And you know, he's charismatic and people believe him. You know, you're not the first and you won't be the last.
I agree 100%. You know, what always got me is his predator, catching the predators. What always got me, if you're out there catching predators and you're able to carry, quote, a gun and handcuffs and everything else like that, if you're out there catching child predators, wouldn't you arrest them? So
Right.
that was really a big flag for me as well. If he's out here hunting them and then just letting them go, scaring them and then letting them go.
Yeah.
That
he was teaching them how to get away with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's why law enforcement made him stop.
Yep. Sure did.
Also Jamie guy, that big dude, he was also there that day too. He was rolling his eyes a lot.
Yeah,
you know, because he was
Jamie knew who they were. He knew all about them. He saw through them. He went there with the intentions of, as far as I know, I didn't know Jamie at that time, but from everything I know, he went there with the intention of like infiltrating and showing what they really were.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a big fraud, and I'm sorry for all the people that he has hurt, and I'm sorry that, because I do, like I told Kemper, I blame myself for bringing Ernie Shell into the Summerwells case. He made a mockery of this baby. A mockery.
Yeah.
But that's how he got brought in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, don't be too hard on yourself. He would have figured out some way to, you know, it may not have been Summer, but it would have been somebody else or some other situation that he would have exploited and, you know, done what he does. That's, you know, he always finds a way to scam people out of what they've earned.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did the laundry thing. He went to Kenosha to work executive security for the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict being read, blah, blah, blah. Like, he has tried to insert himself into situations like that multiple times.
Yeah.
To make money.
Yeah. Oh, he proclaimed he knew where Brian Laundrie was within, 3 miles or 30 miles?
I think it was like 20 or 30, something like that.
30 freaking miles. I've got them tracked down. I know where their people bring them food at. I know what cars they drive to deliver this food and supplies. Like, all I need is the resources, which is money. Send me money, I'll go get him. Send me money, I'll go get him. Whole time he was saying that, dude was dead.
Yeah, down here in Florida.
Yeah.
But that was the thing too. He wanted resources, and we're like, we don't have the resources. We're little people. We're boots on the ground. That's all we are. He wanted motels and everything else from us, and I was like, no,
What?
He asked for a motel for us.
They were 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Why the fuck they need a That's dumb.
Yeah. That's what they do, though. They sorry ass scammers. And Tina was back today. I don't know if you saw it or not, Kemper, but F everybody, F Black Lives Matter, F this and F that. Like, she was after everybody today, dude.
Yeah, that's what she does, man. That's the Tina I know.
Yeah.
That's the one I know. The one that harasses and stalks and just terrorizes Newport, Tennessee. It's a good thing you guys are selling that cafe. I mean, you guys should have got the hint a few years ago.
Yeah.
Because you quit making money about 2 years ago.
They selling their hemp cafe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably won't sell. Somebody bought it for some other reason, but if they're trying to buy that business, you can't run something into the ground and then make money off of it, sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've destroyed that. Maybe somebody would want the property to do something else with it.
Right, and I mean it's close to the Walmart right there on the highway, so I mean somebody might just buy it for the land, or even the woodshed might buy it. The people that they've harassed right there, I don't even know if they're still in business, but I mean they harass that business all the time. Oh, they serve human meat. Oh, they're cannibals. Oh, blah blah blah. They do rituals. Yada yada yada. That's what Tina would do, just like her electric spider demons. The UFO base right there in Foothills Parkway. Come on, man. I mean, I've eaten a lot of acid and sat on that Foothills Parkway. I've never even seen a fucking UFO. So, quit, Tina. That's bullshit.
I had never met Tina, but she came at me. Well, Xander first came at me with a vengeance. He's like, do you care to explain? I'm like, well, that's in my past, but yeah, you got a minute? I will explain it to you. I'll tell you exactly what happened and how it happened. He's like, no, that's all right. Usually people that are willing to talk about their past didn't do it. And I'm like, you're correct, because I didn't do it, but I got charged with it.
Yeah.
Because of something that I had to do, young, dumb, and stupid. And boy, he came at me with a vengeance, and then Tina came at me, and I was like, whoa, I don't even know you guys to even come at me. Why would you even come at me if I don't even know you? Pulling my records and pulling everything about me. Go ahead and pull them. I have nothing to hide. I am a very transparent person. Ask me and I shall tell you. That's who I am and how I am.
Reading the chat here. Anybody got any questions for Dusty?
Yeah, if not, I'm going to go crawl back into bed. I just sort of figured you said what you said. I had you on replay because I had just gotten to bed and I was like, oh, I better go up and say something.
Well, I appreciate you, shedding some light on how Ernie came into the situation. Ernie's over there saying right now that, trying to make fun, saying, oh, they got a psychic on panel. Ernie, she's not here telling anybody's future, buddy. She's telling the past on how you scammed your ass into the Summer Wells case.
Exactly.
Facts, Jack.
And a little FYI, Ernie, it's called gifted. It's not called psychic. It's called a gift.
It's gifted, Ernie. He's not a psychic. His little mind won't understand any of that. He'll be up for days trying to figure that out.
And I get paid real good for my gift.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And people know what they're getting, right? They're not getting scammed, are they?
They're not getting scammed.
Oh, there you go, Ern. Maybe you should try that. Oh, you're not gifted at anything, though.
I can't even fucking spell.
Yeah. He likes that hooked on phonics. That's what he keeps referring to. So he must have a copy of it. Well, I do appreciate you stopping by, and I don't care if you call it psychic or gifted or whatever you want to call it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you coming here and telling the truth about Ernie Shell.
No problem. And I thank you guys, and you guys just keep up the good fight because I stand with the stand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here. I listen. Sometimes I don't talk, but I'm a lurker most likely because I listen.
That's all right. You can lurk right along. We don't care. We appreciate your support however you give it.
But I try not to stir the pot or anything, but I just sort of figured I better say something. But I'm going to take my happy tail right back up into bed.
All righty.
And listen to the rest of what's going on. And thank you, chat.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night, Dusty. Appreciate it.
You too, Jimbo and Kemper. Good to hear you guys.
Thank you.
You too.
Good night.
Yeah. All right, Kemper. How about that? So that's how Ernie is a gifted liar. You're right, Mr. Lady. And that's how Ernie came to the Summer Wells case.
So now you know, Mama T. Now you know. So you can quit screaming about it over there like a dumbass.
Yeah, get your facts straight, Mama T, old mammoth.
And there are a lot of people that witnessed that little search at the racetrack.
Oh, my God.
It blew up for Ernie in a very bad way.
Yeah, it did.
You want to talk about Troll Nation showing up on his ass? Oh, did they ever. And I was loving it because at the time I was pretty much a one-man army doing it. And then all these wonderful people that really care about missing children were like, fuck this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And Ernie didn't like it one bit. And this is right after his little attempt to get money for looking for Brian Laundrie, So that's why he quit the Summer Wells case so many times. That's what, I'm not going to be working it no more. I'm not going to be working it no more. It was like every 4 or 5 days he would say that shit. And he did that for money. He knows he did.
That's his motivating factor on everything is money.
Yep.
That's why he's lying when he says, Jimbo offered me, I'm going to make you a made man, he said today. I'm going to make you a made man. You have anything you ever want. Why don't I have anything I ever want then? For God's sake. Check your lies, Ern. Tell something believable. I swear he makes me sound like Tony Soprano one day, and the next he says I can't pay my rent. Which is it? By the way, y'all, rent's due. The end of the month's coming up here, so if you guys want to hit them cash apps, skip over. I'm just kidding. Somebody suggested that I think it was in our Discord that I sell the chair and give the proceeds to charity. I'm not going to do that. Hunter won't let anything that belonged to Melanie out of his sight. So I'm going to stay here in this house. Most of it is in Hunter's room. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. And who knows? Someday somebody at this house might actually need to use it. But periodically, if I need to take pictures to appease you, I will. But it's going to stay here. And if anybody donated towards that chair, she got to sit her butt in it and ride it through the house twice. Never outside. But if anybody donated to that chair and you want your money back, message me and I'll send your money back. That's the best I can do. Wasn't no scam. Scammers don't offer refunds. But just hit me up. Kimber's done ask for a refund. He gave me $8,000 already. At the time, all the serious Summer Wells group were laughing at Ern. Yeah, I think a lot of people did see through him because, here's the thing. Anybody with the kind of credentials that Ernie claims he has, and this is why Constance Sue, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I think this is why Constance Sue, why Ernie showed up on her radar. Because anybody with those kind of credentials, those kind of claims that they know everybody and they've worked for everybody and they've done so much good, it's verifiable. They don't come out of nowhere. You've heard of them before. They don't show up for the Summer Wells case out of nowhere and say, look, I'm this great and powerful bounty hunter who's Predator Hunter with Predator Hunter Nation. Y'all know who began Predator Hunter Nation? Ernie. It's his company. All these companies that he's the CEO of or the executive director are his own little inventions in his brain. Like he's not ever had a real job with a real promotion. Like the person I spoke to from the Hay House today looked me in the eye in person and said it was basically glorified security guards. They were babysitters, at this transitional house that were security guards. They wore security guard T-shirts. That was their uniform. You there, Kipper? I feel like I'm here by myself.
Sorry, man.
Is there an echo?
I was stuck on mute.
Oh, hey, Kills. Yes, Strange Clouds, you are still in green. Even the clouds are in green. That's cool. I guess the whole name lights up green now. It's good to see so many people in here after midnight tonight.
Mm-hmm. But we usually have a crowd like this every Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
And usually our crowds aren't near as big on Friday and Saturday.
Right.
It's usually like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever. So it's almost like this is like the base, the core,
Yeah.
The family.
Ooh, boy. Ernie's numbers are growing over there. He's got 110 watching now.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Of course, I think like a couple of them are me and you, right?
Oh, I'm not in there, no.
You're not on are you just looking up from the outside?
Huh?
He's up to 110. That's pretty good, Ern. It's pretty good. Is Mama T over there with you, Ern? She holding your hand for you?
Holding your little weenus?
She holding your little hand, Oni. Hey, Oni.
I'm sorry, that's Phil's job.
That's right, it's a gun guy. It's Phil's job.
Get off the phone, bitch.
Woo! Smack it. Skunk Ape Mystery said, it's after midnight. We are letting it all hang out. That's right. That's what we do here after midnight. You going to go back and catch up, Kales? We've had a good stream so far. Hour and 30 in. We having a pretty good time. 10:30, but getting sleepy. You on the West Coast, ain't you, platform? Out west. Yeah, I forgot my cowboy hat when I left. We left in a hurry because we was late leaving again. You know, we're always late leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say whose fault it was, but it was not. Anyway.
It wasn't mine. I know that. Don't get in trouble.
It was Thelma's fault. But anyway, we left later than we wanted to, and so we left in a hurry. I forgot my damn cowboy hat, so I was without it all day.
Didn't feel right, did it?
No, I'm used to wearing it now. Yeah, that's what time it is here too, Dark Angel. 1:30. It's 1:38 now. Was it Phil who riled up Skern that day with the fork prod in his face? I don't know. He was in here in my office and claimed that he was on live stream and missed his face with the fork, or anyway, he did not get attacked. That was all bullshit. All he does is lie to people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he ever does.
He's been beaten up by Antifa before. He's had them throw, what was that shit that Amber was asking everybody to pray for Ernie because he was in the hospital?
Yeah.
So, some kind of liquid that made him sick, and he was hospitalized for it. And
he still claims that.
Well, and the thing is Amber goes on Facebook and asking people to pray for Ernie. And somebody was like, oh, I didn't catch it on the news. And she was like, it wasn't local. And they were like, or the national. So basically they're like, we didn't hear anything about that, and Amber's like, oh, fuck, he got me again.
Yeah.
And she'll straight up tell you how crazy he is. Yes, you don't like him, but she'll tell you.
Yeah.
And guess what? It matches what we see.
Yeah. Oh, that's how crazy. She's crazy as he is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is hereditary.
One of the 116 is constant. The constant's in there now. Oh, he's building numbers. He's up to 116.
Oh, shit.
Ask him, do we need to loan him a few? We got 250 here, Ern. Do you need some?
Throw a little watch party for Ern.
That hurts his little feelings, don't it? Like he's all big on them numbers. I'm going to go live tonight. I'm going to show y'all, Jimbo. Everything he says, I'm going to shut it down. What did you shut down so far, Ernie? See, we got proof here. We got official evidence. What do you got?
He ain't got shit.
Wonder how hard it'd be for me to go back and get those. Let's see if I saved them already on my computer. Did we already go over those? I think we did. The little story he wrote.
You mean the one he told on the stand?
The one with that tagged everybody in it. Chris Lewis, Jimbo Collins, and like he tagged about everybody. It was about 6 or 8 pages long.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we haven't gone over it. No, we have not.
We haven't gone over it?
No. Let me see here. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, email me those and I'll save them on my computer and we'll go over them.
Let me find them.
Yeah, half at 116s hate watching. Look. How many members does he have?
Like 300, I think. 380. Something like
members?
that. Yeah. Well, not members. I'm sorry, subs.
So, yeah, Ernie ain't got no members. He'll never have a member.
You got to be monetized to get those, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah. I just sent them to your messenger, bro.
Oh, you sent them on messenger? Okay.
Yep. And it should be in order. Like from top to bottom.
Okay.
Left to right. Should be. Yep, it is.
see if I can save them here.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I believe it is.
Make a new folder real quick first.
Oh shit, this is great.
What is it?
I'm just reading this dumb shit he wrote.
Oh yeah, what we're gonna go over?
Oh yeah, like he's 5'9".
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Woo, get it, earn. We'll go size 8s.
This dude, man.
Yeah, he's definitely out there. Just wait, y'all. Just wait. You're going to hear a lot of stuff that we've talked about, and this is all grouped into one post. But this is the same cycled bullshit or recycled bullshit we've been talking about. And this is from Ernie's own post. So just wait.
I hope it saves them in order. Sometimes that messenger puts them out of order for some reason when I start saving them.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, you work for Donald Trump Jr.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's all kinds of shit. All kinds.
Keanu Reeves here. He's name dropping like a mother, ain't he?
And that, oh yeah, for sure. Even Duke.
Oh.
Love it. Troy Jacobs. Oh shit.
Was that Kentucky Colonel receiving that? Was that part of it?
Do what?
Where he says I received a Kentucky Colonel Award?
Yeah, that's toward the end.
Yeah, it's like I've got it as the last one, actually.
Let me see. Yep, that is the last one.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
Okie dokie. All right. All right. Everybody likes your radio voice, Kippers. So I'm going to let you read. Let me take down this here. Is that big enough for you to see?
Oh, I can see it right here, man.
Oh, okay. You just read off there and I'll show it to everybody else.
Okay. We are all wrapped. Okay, this is a post done by Ernie Shell on his Facebook, March 26th, 2021. This is 2 months after he started fucking with me and my friends in Newport. Okay? Says, we are all wrapped up in this small world. Let's play a game. How well do you know someone? I was once asked to introduce myself. Well, that's a good one. This is me introducing myself. Hello, my name is Ernest Shell. Not to be confused with Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest T. Bass, but you can call me Ernie. Not from Sesame Street or Bert. I was born on New Year's Eve, not New Year's Day. My mom couldn't hold out. So, yep, I was 3 hours early. I love to eat, especially anything that can't eat me. I love chocolate, almonds, or clusters. Chicken, pizza, Mexican food with a side of Japanese. I love my breakfast eggs, gravy, sausage, bacon, and toast. I love to fight. but not people smaller than me, which is almost impossible because I am a mere 5'9" and 156 pounds on a good day soaking wet. I like to fight bigger people for some reason. I like to be punched in the face. Please don't ask me why. Unless it looks like a biker like Josh Turner from The Walking Dead. Biker, people who give me the creeps. Maybe it's just because when I was a kid, I was constantly bullied by my jealous older family members. Was once in a pillow fight in which a foreign metal object was placed into one of the pillow sacks. Yep, I chose poorly on that one as well. Growing up was hard, especially with a nickname like Little Mac, which was given to me by my dad. I once got stuck in Mexico for 2 days because I lost my wallet, which had my documentation. Even though I am an Indian, I still look Mexican. Mom, what was you thinking? I would probably still be there if not for Dog the Bounty Hunter. We got to go to the next page. Here we go. Dog the Bounty Hunter and Company. Moving on. A couple years ago, while working as EPS, we came across resistance, and I had buckets of chemicals thrown on me. Damn, those decontamination baths really suck. Imagine having an instrument that looks like a horse's brush with the metal tips comb your entire body. Yep, that area as well. He liked that part. Still to this day, my voice deepens. I'm sorry. Him and his little cracking voice. Still to this day, my voice deepens, which that is the only good thing that came out of that. In Collinwood, Tennessee, I fell from a 70-foot tall building, hitting 2 steel catwalks on my decline. From the top, after hitting the road, actually got up, and we still made the arrest. Paid for that with a 5-day hospital stay. I've been stabbed twice in the chest, beat like a red-headed stepchild, had tiger-like claw marks all over my body, and it wasn't from that special female. Those spiked baseball bats that rioters love to use, not going to mention group names as Facebook will get me for categorizing. Now back to that special someone. I am single. Yeah, I have an awesome friend. She really has helped me both mentally and physically. And did I mention she buys me chocolate with almonds? I have many friends, however, have very few true friends. Most of my pals either work or are in the same field I'm in. God help us. Jimbo Collins once gave me 2 5-hour energy drinks while working, trying to repo a car. I ended up climbing or scaling a 3-story building, acting like an insurance rep, tricking security guards to accompany me the vehicle where a while back I helped rescue a mother and her child dressing up as a pizza delivery guy without a pizza. Oh shit, is that out of order? No. Let me see. For a few seconds, take note of that. However, worked long enough to extract them, and the chase was on. Drove her and her child from Tennessee to Louisiana. With bad people chasing us and Facebook not letting me post live videos of the chase. Shame on you, Facebook. Anyways, got there and her family decided I was too big of a risk, so drove them back and let the TBI take care of it. Brian Thorpe is living his third life and 4th career. But he is great and a perfect asset for law enforcement. The feds have nothing on the talent he may or may not possess except for when it comes to picking winning football teams. Speaking of agencies, I once had the FBI contact me because I said I was going to whip a guy in Cumberland. after he had broke my windshield. Rule of thumb, never get mixed up with a psycho girl. Was called over to North Carolina to go on a devil hunt. Short story, the devil is still on the loose. Margaret Shaw is no devil. She will get you into some wrong turn shit. That, as it may be, she will have your back as she gets into situations. Every time I'm in the southeast Kentucky, I'll stop in Love's to see my old pal, Tony Newberry. We can count on the first thing he will say, "What are you driving?" LOL. Now on to my Jason Voorhees pal, Cody Huskins, which is the guy that he fights in the trailer park. He is as big as two elephants without trunks. This guy is a monster in and out of costume. His dad, whom I've the utmost respect for, is a true martial artist and should be recognized more as a legend. I thought my life was in a mess. I tried to shape up. I even tried Scotty Sizemore 30-day get in shape and get your life together plan. I ended up mixing my own herbs and a little too much of this or that. Anyways, my boss thought I was on cocaine. And no, not the energy drink. Speaking of health, I am slowly dying. Who knows? Maybe it's from all the government experiments my body has been subjected to, or could it be that the special fluid that I was soaked in? That matters not. I keep on fighting the good fight. Which reminds me, what is really good? Maybe I will ask my publicist. Duke Doolittle does just like his name, Doolittle. Just kidding. Thanks, brother, for all the fun social media times. Fun fact, do you know I once whipped a predator while listening to the song Just Beat It by Michael Jackson? At one point, I think he was singing along. Deborah Jolly, I can't even say that last name, an agent undercover who was top-notch security professional with an attitude. While working in New York City, hashtag Donald Trump Jr. once brought us sandwiches out from Trump Tower. Since then, he has been an okay person for our cause. I still talk to Rudy Giuliani and his lawyer on a basis. Speaking of friends in New York, there is Nicole Marie. One hot, fine specimen of a woman. Anyways, I met her through a jackass named Adam. Forgot his last name, as it doesn't matter after looking at Nicole. I really wish her the best, as she is now pregnant, and no, I promise it's not mine. No, really. I have a friend who gives me the best advice on new foods. Plus, he looks like my favorite Nintendo game character, which is Mario. Yep, I'm talking about you, Steve Marone. Thanks for all the chats, old pal. Now back to work. Trump Jr. I usually work anywhere between 50 to 75 hours a week while working with G4S. I once worked 109 hours in a week, even though there's only 168 hours in a week. I met my good friend, Jesse D'Angelo. He gave me his name, Terminator, which I don't know if that is a compliment or something else. Oh, yeah. There is Janice. I'm not going to read all these names. Anyway, she likes my dimples and my smile, which I don't understand, as my smile is crooked a little to the left, kind of like Sylvester Stallone. Silas Whitehead has been everything from police officer to a firefighter and paramedic. Now he likes to spend his time arguing that Tennessee is better than Kentucky, even though he spends most of his time in Kentucky. Just kidding, bro. Hope all is well. By the way, Jesse, Keanu Reeves has nothing on your book knowledge. I have a friend who is also an agent and a pastor you can't go wrong with, Troy Jacobs. Yes, he is still an executive protection specialist hat. Gene Thacker, or should I say Tattoo, Louisiana bad dude, bounty hunter. His accent alone will have you running. I did see this guy nail a fugitive with a taser. Trust me, epic moment. When it comes to catching a fugitive with style, look no further than Mike Riley. I would say something about cream of the crop textbook pattern that he barely reads. So I always thought the force is definitely with him. My favorite post office worker, Joe Howard, what can I say? Well, he is a good old Joe. A great friend, especially if you want to go postal on someone. Speaking of tasers, I've been hit 3 times now. Wouldn't it be 6 times now? Just playing. I've been hit 3 times now, and one of those times I didn't give consent.
What a dumbass.
I know. Then we have Micah, which I first met the guy. We will leave it at that. If only he ever decides if he wants to be Coast Guard or security officer. LOL, just kidding, bro. I try and limit my friends giving me advice, but when I need it, I usually take it from Chris Lewis. I'm going to kick myself for saying that. I would seek that advice from Corey Harrison, but he is too busy playing with his chainsaw. Reports show he was once cleared his neighborhood of all the meth addicts using the same saw. I remember the police had it in evidence for a while. Now, on to my SOF pal, Chris Severe. He is a lawyer, but don't worry, not that kind of one. He's not making laws to, or he is now, no, when he's not making laws to combat human trafficking, he is wearing his leather jacket and, well, fighting human trafficking. This guy is no joke. He may always have a bad hair day, but is the real deal, not like Evander Holyfield. Much respect, brother. My brother from the investigation field, Kenneth, sometimes I think he would make a good reporter for CNN. Just kidding, this guy can solve a case with ease or skill whenever it comes first. If you need an investigator, he is your guy. Did I mention I was a representative? I am the representative for the state of Kentucky for the Special Forces of Liberty Anti-Human Trafficking Act, and little something to do with Operation ROC, Rescue Our Children. I even agreed with Kentucky governor or something in return. He presented me with the highest achievement one can accomplish in Kentucky. That being he made me a Kentucky colonel. Now this is me. Now it's your turn. Take your time and remember to have fun.
Okay, Skern. Now, hooked on phonics. You want to go back through there and take a little red marker and circle all the errors you made, and there is a shit ton of them. I would say if you were writing a paper for elementary school, you would get a D+ on that shit.
Maybe.
That was terrible. Now, the lies you said and told, even worse. And Constance said admitted over there that 50% of it was lies. That's because you've already been caught in them, Ernie.
Yep. They were debunked.
Yeah. Were you trolling somebody when you got caught that time? You're so full of shit, dude. Your whole life's a lie, dude. Everything you do, your life is a lie. How does that feel?
He scaled a 3-story building, Jimbo. Remember this?
Yeah, it was a parking garage, bro, and there was it was 2 stories, and like one of them was, like halfway under the ground, so you could stand on the guardrail, reach up and get the second one, and pull yourself up. Like, he didn't scale shit. Yeah, he didn't scale shit.
I was gonna say that's like playing on the playground.
Yeah. And then this little skinny woman come out and said, "You ain't taking my car, motherfucker." Ernie said, "Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here."
I like how he tells that story again about saving that mother and her daughter because he knows he's full of shit.
Yeah.
He knows he is. I know he is.
Yep. Grammar's there. Hey, Ern, when you tell one lie in a group, in a story, where you say some of it's true, some of it's lies, dude, that's not a good thing. You understand that, right? I know you over there watching. Do you understand that? Your credibility is nothing. Nothing. That's why that's why your brother almost walked.
Yep.
Because of you. Is he guilty? Hell yeah, he's guilty. Did he almost walk because his brother's a moron? Hell yeah, he did. Did he only get 20 years for 200 years worth of crimes because of his brother? Hell yeah, he did. Are you proud of yourself, hero? You affect real people's lives when you do this shit, man. Real lives. The King family, their lives. You affected it. And then you go on their private Facebook page, Justice for Ronnie King, and you start posting on there how the prosecutor screwed it up. No, dude. You screwed it up.
Yep.
The prosecutor screwed it up by putting you on the stand. What, Gimper?
I was just saying he fucked it up.
Yeah.
That's straight up. He knows it.
Mm-hmm. All your little fake friends, and they are fake.
And lying ass friends, too. Liars. Straight up. And they'll justify your lies. They will. They're still fucking lies. Like Ernie, dude, you can sit here and lie all you want to on this live stream about Jimbo and the shit that happened with Ronnie King. You can. But guess what? Jimbo won't see any kind of charges, investigation, or anything over your fucking lies. You've got your own string of bullshit, boy. You got felony after felony. You've got a fucking failure to appear. You got a criminal trespass in New York, boy. And you're running like a bitch.
Yep, and bail jumping.
Yep. A bitch. And you know you are. This is exactly why you were not allowed at your dad's funeral. Because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And your daddy knew that.
Yep.
Your wife knew that. You can talk all the shit you want, tell all the lies you want. In the end, your ass ain't going to see freedom whenever you see your last days come. Jimbo.
How many of your family stood up for you, Ernie? And said, hey, let Ernie come to the funeral, damn it. How many of them? None of them, right? Not one. So, your daddy didn't love you. Obviously, you don't love your mama because you didn't go to her wedding, dude. You don't love your boy. You didn't go to his graduation or his birthday or his Christmas.
When was the last time you seen him? Or talked to him, Ern? Because we know you haven't. Not for a while. And you want to blame Jimbo for you and Melinda not being together anymore? Yeah, I heard that dumb shit too.
Yeah.
We know better. She told us. Hell, we fucking knew, dude. Literally, you are. Your wife didn't want you. Your family didn't want you. Do you understand why that is, Ernie? Because of how you do people, man. We've had this talk before. You know we have. You do people wrong, man. That's why your family disowned you. That's exactly why.
Cat got his tongue constant. All he can say is wow, wow, wow. Remember when Bernie Smells did a skit? That was his big thing, right? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. That's when you know Ernie's lying. Or he ain't got nothing to say. Wow. 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 Yeah, sit up there with your little deep voice. Man, I'm gonna sit on panel. Yeah, oppositional effect, boy. When she took that fake wiener, that fake corn dog, and put her tongue out there, boy, yeah, wow. You liked that, didn't you, Ern? Ooh, boy. How's that feel, opposition? I'm gonna be sexualized by Ernie. Oh, you ain't nothing but a joke either. Bunch of jokes, bunch of pieces of shits over there. Piece of shits. Yeah. Hey, everybody put a wow in the chat in honor of Little Mac. Wow, wow, wow. That's for you, Little Mac. These wows coming your way, they're for you. I'll start highlighting some of them for you. Wow. 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 Yeah. Matter of fact is, the fact of the matter is, Ern, how's it feel? Look here. Wow. Oh, man, there comes a bunch of them.
Yep.
Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man, you get the gist of it, Ern? You get the gist of it? You're a joke. Joke. Joke.
What his followers don't get is that they're listening and believing lies. They are. And they want to call us fucking liars, but we can prove everything that we've said. We have proven it.
Always have, always will.
And most of those jackasses have no clue. They're just listening to this dumbass in the past few weeks, maybe the past few months. Try listening to him for the past couple years or the past 20 fucking years. Once you see that, you see the lies.
Yep.
Try to give the dude a chance. Okay. Fuck it. Let's burn bridges, right, Ern? You know what you did, dude? Yeah. You suckered me that day. You did. That's okay. It won't happen again. It won't.
And you know how they saying, they took up for you and said, you trolled me yesterday? When they turn it around on you, they're going to say, we've been trolling him the whole time. Where are you going to run to? You ain't coming back here no more. There ain't no friendship left for you here, buddy. Wow. Let's see. Let me find Be right back. Be right back, Emperor.
Okie dokie. Good deal. Good deal. That's right, Paisley. That's one of his favorites. So what y'all think about that little something that Ernie wrote? It's 50% lies. I mean, honestly, From what I'm seeing, it was 100% lies except for his name. His size, nope. He was lying about that. His little stories about, government experiments and, metal objects and pillowcases and shit like that. I'm surprised he didn't tell us about his Lycan heritage. That would be the best. Oh, I'm going to go higher. Yeah. Like, I think you got the people's names right. And Chris Lewis, that's the guy that supposedly was trying to do the murder for hire. What was it he said about Chris? Let me find it. Oh, yeah, Chris is untagged in this one.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
Wow.
Wow. I had to go find Bernie saying it one time. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
But when I need advice, I usually take it from Chris Lewis. Ain't that right, Ern?
He used to work for Chris Lewis all the time. Like,
that's what Chris told me.
Yeah.
Same shit he did for you.
Yeah, hanging posters.
Yep.
Yep.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Where's another good one at? I work anywhere between 50 to 75 hours a week. Ernie, in the past 5 years, you've not had a job that you work more than 20 hours a week, dude. And this was in 21. We know it's bullshit, bro.
Oh, what about the week when he worked 109 hours?
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised he even got close to the right amount of hours in a week.
He probably used calculator for that.
Little Troy Jacobs. See, that's another thing. A lot of people don't realize Ernie likes to make little accounts to go and give Ernie props that are fake accounts. Like, what was it, a general in the army or some shit he had doing it one time?
Yeah.
And a lot of people suspect that Mr. Jacobs is the same way. Because we've heard about Troy a long time. We ain't seen shit. No phone calls, no live streams, no nothing. Not a damn thing.
Oh, the Troy Jacobs?
Yeah.
No, he turned out to be real. He's got domestic violence charges. He's like a woman beater.
Josh Turner then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. And it's the same Josh Turner that, Predator Hunter Nation was trying to put out there as like one of their people. Like, we're badass because he used to play in The Walking Dead and he's a wrestler.
Wow.
That's why he got extradited to Oregon, isn't it? For
a bar with Butch. Wow.
Well, the funny thing is, well, it's not even funny. The bad thing is Ernie claims to be saving children, but he had two people that likes to hurt children. Charged with hurting children.
Oh, well, listen, when he did Horror at the Plex, he had a girlfriend, and I'll find her name, but his girlfriend at the time used to own a daycare, and she got in trouble and had to sell her daycare or went out of business.
That article, dude.
She literally put a beanbag on a kid and sat on the kid to punish in front of everybody. A daycare kid. And that was Ernie's girlfriend. And he knew about it. It wasn't like he found out about it and broke up with her. No, he knew about it. That was his girlfriend, Mr. Predator Hunter. Yeah, you help kids all right, Ernie.
Yeah. Same guy that was texting a 10-year-old telling her mom's a piece of shit and a whore and everything else. Right, Ernie? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I will work on a wow emoji. I will do that. I will do that.
That'll be good. That will be
You know
good.
what, man? After a little break, it sure feels good to be back here hanging out.
Yeah, it does.
Like, even though we weren't live, I was hanging out in Discord, and then I want to thank everybody who talked to me and allowed me in voice chats and things like that. It means a lot. And Thelma was in there too, and it means a lot to both of us. That there was somebody there for us that didn't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you guys were, and girls, like, it was the outpouring of love from our real friends and family here was great. Not the fake ones that ran off and said, Jimbo said I couldn't go nowhere. You show me where I said that. Any of you show me where I said that. I never said that. Judo, you keep saying I didn't want you to come out with things. Come out with it. What are you talking about? Let's see it. You're a liar, dude. You're a liar.
Hey.
Hey, beautiful.
Do you want an egg sandwich?
Egg sandwich? I ain't gonna kick it out of bed for eating crackers. Ever heard that one?
Yeah.
I'll take an egg sandwich.
Just the white.
Yep.
Do you want cheese?
Mm-hmm.
On toast?
You toasting yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Butter
you,
on
baby.
your toast?
Huh?
Butter on your toast?
Not for the sandwich, though.
Cheese?
Mm-mm. No.
Just
No cheese. Just
plain toast and egg?
Yeah, with salt and pepper. She don't understand. I like stuff plain. Wow.
Hell yeah.
I love you all too. I appreciate it. I miss you all too. Every one of you. And people been taking their shots at me while I'm out. And, it's been an emotional time, been a hard time. And as hard as it was on me, it was hard for me to watch my little boy suffer the greatest loss of his life so far. Nothing he's lost comes close to it.
Mm-hmm.
His grandmother died, but that was, Hunter was 7 or 8. Like, he don't even hardly remember it, He's 16. This is real for him. So to see him suffer and hurt, it's been hard on me while people taking these shots at me. And that I'm not going to forget. I lightened up. Scammer T, you're next. I lightened up. You take my moment where you think I'm weak and you try to attack me. I'm not ever weak. Just because I'm silent don't mean I'm weak. He's raging. Oh, Ernie has the pretext. Yeah, what even is that? I taught you all in class, pretext. Like, no, Ernie, you got caught lying. Is your pretext when you call the cops and tell them you're somebody you ain't, and you try to get them to, go investigate somebody's home the day of a funeral? Nah. Ain't no pretext. That's you being a piece of shit. Thank you all for the kind words about Hunter, and please keep him in your prayers. He's still having it hard. I'm thankful that he don't have any school right now because it's hard. It's hard on him. But he still got you blocked. He got you blocked, Constant Sue. What the hell?
Yeah, he's a pansy. He don't like the truth. We know that.
Well, here's the thing: like Constant Sue don't. She's not going to go in there and call him names.
Nope. She's going to ask him questions and confront him about shit that he's claimed.
Yeah, just answer the question.
Right, and he can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you think you have the answer that Constant Sue's not going to like, give it to her. What are you going to block her for? Because you asked? People can come here. You can ask me a question. As long as you're not calling me names or trying to start trouble, ask whatever you want. When you start being disrespectful, you're hitting the road. Now, but you block Constant Sue because you think you're going to silence her. You can just silence her on your little old channel over there, buddy. Your little old, what's it called now? Mission accepted.
Yep.
Yeah, mission accepted or something like that.
Yeah.
Idiot. Going on missions while you're on the run from the law. Is that a pretext? How are you getting paid, Michael Hunt? Ain't nobody ever heard that before. Call Walmart. Hey, can you page my brother Michael Hunt? But they call him Mike. Ain't nobody ever heard that one before, Ernie. Boy, you're smooth. If you ever came up with something original, even his Predator Hunter Nation, it's not original. Like he used it for a scam. The scam part's original, but he tried to copycat that guy. Is it PP Mass? Is that what they call it? I think.
Oh, that guy. Last winter, he was trying to hook up with and do some stings together.
Yeah, till PP Mass found out who he was and didn't want to be associated with it. Yeah, that guy. Now, see, that guy works with law enforcement. He's not law enforcement. That's what you say, Ernie, right? I work hand in hand with law enforcement. No, but PP Mass does. Check that guy out if you haven't checked him out. I'm sure it's on YouTube. PP Mass, PP Mass. He's an actual predator hunter. He does these stings like Ernie did. But when he catches the bad guy, guess what happens? They put them silver bracelets on and they get carted off to jail. And then PP Mass goes to court and testifies under oath. Ernie didn't do that because Ernie just wanted money. Send me some money. I'll go. I need resources. I need resources to catch these predators. Be sure to play him admitting he called ATIO. Yeah. Oh, do you care if I play that from the link you sent me, or because I didn't get it saved yet? Send that to myself. Oh no. And I missed that. I don't get why they harassed that lady. Like, they say I was harassing her and all this stuff, but I never harassed her. And that was the whole thing, is why would I? Right? Thank you, honey. Looky here, boys. How about that, Kemper? Egg sandwich?
Hey, I like me an egg sandwich now.
Tiny Doritos.
Is he one of the people?
Oh, dude, I love those. Sun chips are great.
Are you still living under the house? Thelma said she'd
No,
make you an egg
He
sandwich.
doesn't say
What, you can't hear me down there?
He doesn't say underneath the no, he is not describing the basement. He's describing under the floor.
Under the floor. Do you live under the floor?
I can't believe he told them, or at least pretend to tell them that shit.
Yeah. And you hear him having a conversation with himself too, like he's really getting into it. It's all that pretext. All that pretext. Let's see. I'll make sure I don't do anything. Just a second. Let me find it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm proud of ATIL. You know, she's, I mean, hell, man, she's come a long way.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm me, like me or not. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, plain and simple, you know. You got to appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And messing with her like they have, they need to stop. They really do. That lady didn't do nothing to any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Speak truth on them, but that's it. If you're going to run around being a liar, don't get mad when somebody tells your truth. You're not going to.
That's right. In just a second here.
Lift a floorboard and drop that sandwich down. Yep, that's right. Grub a grub a grub.
Okay. I'm going to play the audio. Looks like it's about 2.5 minutes long, y'all.
Oh my gosh, baby, please do. Oh my gosh, baby, please do.
Oh God, you're so grounded now.
Oh my God, you sound like I sounded talking to ATIL a while ago.
Oh my God.
Ernie, when you said that shit, I cracked up.
What did you say?
Like,
You
she
made
was
her
beyond,
day, Ernie.
she was code moist. Like, Ernie seriously did that. Like, it was fucking hilarious.
Over here
I
from her.
died.
What did he do?
I just said it. I'm not repeating that shit.
No,
'Cause
repeat
I'm,
it.
I'm not a 900 number. You gotta rewind that shit. It was fucking hilarious. And she was like,
I heard him try to call her or whatever. I heard that earlier a little bit.
and she recorded it and she saved the voicemail. You know, she's gonna be flicking that bean later on, right?
What I said, and one of them I said, baby, we can chase each other around the table. That is, if you're able. Laughing my ass off at it. Funny as
No,
fuck.
wait. You sexually assaulted her by your voicemail. This is my serious take.
Wait a second, though.
You know what was funny about it?
Seriously.
All in all, could be serious if she wasn't laughing at it. If it really threatened her and all that, but it was funny.
I could really talk to you right now.
Yeah.
Would it be sexually assaulting you though?
No. Trust
Sexually
me, you can't
harassing,
sexually
though.
assault someone that's beyond perverted.
Oh. Okay. We wouldn't have to go like extra dark next time.
I'll just say I was having sex in the phone butt dialed or some shit.
It was so, I'm telling you, like it was priceless. And just hearing her.
I demand scapegoat.
I'm trying. Scapegoat, get up here.
Scapegoat. And then this is the back chat.
What?
Check the back chat.
Okay.
But I have a sound clip and I sent it to Peachy, so Ghost might have it.
All right, I'll check.
All right. And it was freaking hilarious. She was like, Ernie! Ernie!
There you go. Ernie admitting to sending a nasty voicemail to ATIL and sexually harassing her. It's not sexual assault, oppositional. It's sexual harassment. You and your husband, having the professional businesses that you have, should understand what sexual assault or sexual harassment is. I would think. What do you think, Kimber? Think they would know that?
Think.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a few of them on panel. Ghost, Anissa, oppositional, traders. Constance Sue may know who I was up there, but
Skern.
doing all the talking was sounded like oppositional to me.
That is his cash app.
She thinks it was funny to for Ernie to harass ATIL.
And she used to defend him until she realized he was a lying scammer. Yep.
You're right, Michelle. They're all gross to be a part of that. That was just horrible. He said what he said to her. He told her. Said, I'll chase you around the table if you're able, or something like that. And then he said, oh, well, if they ask me about it, I'll just say I butt dialed her while I was having sex. So it was nasty enough that he's going to say he butt dialed her while having sex. Well, maybe law enforcement will find out, right? Somebody let ATIL know that we have that. If she doesn't know already. Right, Kells. It's at least phone harassment. Ernie's big on that harassing communications, ain't he, Kemper?
Yes, he is. I know a couple of people he was doing that with.
Southern Girl was one of the ones talking. Yep, she was. Mm-hmm. That don't surprise me, though. She's right back to being on her knees for Ernie. So, oh my goodness. I just opened up a text. Brandy has made some memorial pictures for Ernie. For Hunter and Melanie. Man, these are beautiful. Oh my God. Oh man. Wow. Not Ernie well either. Oh goodness. Thank you so much. That's what he said. 2 guesses what he said. Wow. Sizzle's Lair has all of Ernie's deleted videos. Yeah. I was disappointed in her heading. You know, on one of them said Ernie trolls Jimbo hard. Ernie didn't even know he trolled me until Nicolina told him, hey, you trolled him. You know, you didn't get busted lying to the police. It's a troll. Nah. Hey, ATIL. How you doing?
Hey, lady. How are you doing?
He would if he had your phone number, Kels. He's a harassing idiot. Yeah. So somebody who has ATIL's email can send her that. ATIL, I hope you can take that to your local police department and get some kind of charges filed on him. Let them know that, you know, who he is and what he is. I've got arrest citations here that has all his information on it. You know, his name, date of birth, social security number, driver's license number. It's all public document. You know, I got from Madison County Sheriff's Office, or clerk's office. So let me know, and I'll, you know, I'll be happy to send that to the police. Help you out in any way we can. So there. Could out troll him any day. Ernie's not a good troll. That's the thing. You know, Ernie's just a dumbass. Like a real life, straight up dumbass. Yep. You had to tell him he was a troll. Oh, is Constance blocked? Constance may be blocked over there too, ATIL.
I think she is.
She's trying to help you. Yeah, be sure and let them know he's got 2 warrants. At least 2 out of Kentucky, possibly 1 out of New York now. He definitely has a court date in New York. We can give you all that info too, or give the police, either one, whatever you want. Kemper, I'm about to wind down, old buddy.
Got it.
I bet you had a long day. I'm about ready to wind down too, ain't you?
Yep, we were shorthanded at work.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah, I got my last table about 30 minutes before I left. Luckily, they were really hungry.
Well, hopefully you made all the money from them people that didn't show up.
I made good money today.
Good. Yeah. Good. Well, that helped ease the pain a little bit, don't it?
Yeah, doesn't make me any less tired, but
no.
It'll pay them bills. That's one less thing. Something Ernie don't do, you know. Pay bills, even have his own shit. So, yeah.
Good night, Jimmy.
Wonder whose couch he's crashing on right now.
Thank you, Mystery Lady. Right. It wasn't a troll move, Little Mac. It was unintentional backfire. That's exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. Yeah. Well, guess what tomorrow is, Kemper?
State After Dark.
Another one. Another one.
Yeah. I'm going to have to dig deep in my files and bring some receipts for Ern and Mama T, since they want to sit here and question and lie. Over the next 3 days, Ernie, you'll see some receipts pop up, bud. I want you to be able to call me a liar at that point. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know, you messaging a 10-year-old and the things you were saying to her, yeah. You saving a mother and a daughter from a human trafficking ring, yeah, those.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen.
Sounds like you got some more pain coming your way tomorrow, Ern, and the next day, and the next day. It's coming on. This might be Ernie week. But, well, I appreciate everybody showing up again tonight with all the great support. You guys have been awesome.
Yep.
Engaging in the chat. I appreciate that. Ern, don't go to bed mad. Just go to bed, bitch. I bet he's going to have a hard time sleeping, you know. Is Shelby Shell going to get you, Ernie? Shelby Shell going to shoot me?
He controls the guards.
Mm-hmm. He gets in and out when he wants. Yeah, he does. You dumbass. What an idiot. Maybe I'll show that screenshot tomorrow, too. Oh, Shelby controlling the guards. He looks just like me, so they hold me and let him go. Idiot.
Damn, Ernie.
Just straight up idiot, man. Like, honestly, dude, and before we go, like, honestly, Ernie's one of those guys, like, if you see in a movie about somebody being so freaking dumb, and you're going to be like, there's no way that could happen in real life. There's no way somebody could be that freaking dumb. But he is. That really is Ernie. Yeah. Right, Donna. I'll tell you who does it. Skern dog. Show it tomorrow. Maybe.
Ernest goes to camp, right?
Yeah.
That's how dumb he is.
Mm-hmm. Ernest goes to jail. That's coming, son. Maybe we'll get a little preview of a movie. Ernest goes to jail tomorrow. Thank you, Narcissistic Times. Good to see you too. Have a good night.
Yes. Thanks to everybody for coming out and hanging out with us. I do
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, all right, Kemper. Till tomorrow night, actually. Tomorrow morning, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand. Well, hello, everybody.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.